It's been an interesting morning already. Good morning to everybody, by the way. I'm up a little early. Probably end up going to hit my AA meeting. Just because I'm up. Dog. Dog. This dog. He was being ornery because I took a nap earlier yesterday. Anyways, nah, it's eventful, man. I feel like I miss a lot of stuff, dude. When I do fall asleep or take naps, man, I've missed crucial things. One time I was in jail. We were watching. It was Jacksonville. And like they were winning. I go to sleep. I wake up. They were losing. So you know what I'm saying? Just like weird shit like that. So release it to the Epstein files. The craziest shit I saw this morning so far. And I watched one guy's video I watched and I was like, wow, that's exactly what I was thinking anyways. It's pretty apparent. It's not transparent. It's pretty apparent that like they're trying to move. They're shit blaming basically, man. It's ridiculous, man, honestly. Sorry, I'm getting a smudge out of my eyes. Um I'm not really I feel like the Epstein files is really just a big ass distraction from some of the other militaristic type stuff we're doing in America. That as well is one thing. There's a lot of stuff going on in the EDU, Europe. Of course, we got Ukraine, Russia, all that, and God knows what's going on in the Pacific right now. So um, I feel it's just meant to kind of keep us from really looking into the world spectrum, if you will. Not saying though, I mean, there's another. I was talking to my brother last night or the other night, man, and he was talking about the genocide in Sudan, and like I didn't want to seem so cold about the situation, but like I was like, honestly, man, we got so many fucking problems in our own country right now. Why are we even worried about what's going on? But that's just my personal opinion on the shit. I'm not saying I don't have empathy. All of that's fucked up, you know. Um, but yeah, man, it's weird, man. It's a weird world we live in, man. I kind of wish the days of things being a little bit less technologically advanced. I refer to it as the free. Like I'm the last of the free generation. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, like we didn't have cameras everywhere. We didn't have um, all this extra surveillance. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, dude. I got weirdos that can't even call me anything worse than an idiot pretending to be federal agents from Michigan, apparently. I mean, and oh, by the way, I do have a response to this too. Trump actually allowed felons to get their voting rights back. So I don't know where you have this preconceived notion because I have felonies. Actually, even Governor Youngkin in Virginia gave me my voting rights back too when I got out. So, because I don't have any violent crimes, all my shit was like drug related, and yeah. And I'm not ashamed to talk about that. Like, it's not like I'm bragging. I'm not boasting about what the fuck I used to do. I had a shitty time in my life, and I learned from it. I grew, and I became something better. And that is what it's all about. I've also dealt with a bunch of narcissistic abuse in my day. And I used to be kind of like that, too. I'm not saying it wasn't circular. I could be a prick. I could be a real asshole if I want to. But I actually choose to do different good things. I choose to be a better person. And a lot of that had to do with getting off the alcohol, getting off the shit that I used to do, the stuff that used to plague me and hold me back and keep me from opportunities and things of that nature. Really, for me to maximize my potential. And that's in all ways. You know what I'm saying? I like look, now I work out. Now I eat good. I was real I didn't do anything like that before. And I've started taking care of myself, sleeping regularly. Shit, going to bed when my body says, hey man, you need a nap, you know? And the funny thing is guess what, man? You know what's fun about being old? Youngins don't realize how fast you get here. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see how it goes down. Um, yeah, it's pretty quick. So it's one of those things that you just gotta sit back and you just gotta smile about, man. And I smile with fucked up teeth. I don't even care. Um, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. And, knowing what I already know from being through the system, like I said, man, like people can pretend in this little fake world or whatever, right? But you can't pretend the shit that I'm doing. Like you can't. Like I had a profound realization the other day that you can pretend to be a lot of things in this world. Like you can't pretend to be sober. Eventually the drugs will take over. Eventually the methodology of addiction will override everything you're trying to do. And with that comes your character defects that everybody else sees. Okay? This isn't just terminology. Like I said, I've seen people like rehearse the terminology and all that stuff. I've dug deeper and read into the literature a lot more. And I watch videos and stuff. A lot of content on YouTube. Anybody that's doing that type of message with the recovery, I'm going to listen to. As a matter of fact, the one thing I was happy about was I saw that Jelly Roll, congratulations, Jelly Roll, you got pardoned by the governor of Tennessee, man. And Jelly Roll, I love his music, but he has done substantial amounts of things, not only in the world of recovery, but literally just for his community. Because he, just like I, realized the type of life we was living was a bunch of bullshit. And once you facilitate that change and you make it to that next level, it's a lot easier to start thinking like that, I do this for me, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, like, this whole content of my channel was just for anybody who's listening that might need it. I don't care. I'm doing free promotion on here too, man. Not asking for a dime. Anytime I see somebody trying to do their stuff or whatever business they're trying to sell, there's a lot of people that are self-employed nowadays and don't have a boss. You know what I'm saying? Don't have a hierarchy of people to structure what they're doing. If their stuff fails, it's, I did it with the tattooing. And unfortunately I had, COVID that came in and kind of fucked some shit up. So, what could be said for a worldwide pandemic, man? All I know is I couldn't have my customers over here. So, you feel me? Like it's just it's weird how the world works, man. But in that time I got other skills, man. Now I do the gardening thing real heavily. So speaking of which, y'all want to see? Check it out, man. I got like celeries and just lettuce and stuff, and that's just my indoor shit. I got roses over here too. I'm growing rose clones. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, these are real pretty roses too, by the way. They're like orange and yellow and stuff like that. Real, like when they're fully grown and they bloom real nice. But that's just some basic shit I got into, and that's what helped me stay off certain things. It's helped me. I had to really explore what my hobbies were before I was on drugs. Because when I was on drugs, all I wanted to do was get fucking high, man, all the time. And every 24 hours, man, I'm living recovery. It's not something that you just, like I used to have to go get a court paper signed and shit, that's what brought me back into the rooms, that type of stuff. My sponsor calls it a cattle prod, what brought me back into the rooms. The difference of this time around is I got on probation and I stayed, So that's a profound thing. And in turn, I've been able to help my brother. I've been able to help a couple other people in the program. People don't call me that much, but I got some people that do call me from time to time, And anytime they call, I can pretty much, unless I'm asleep, I tend to call you back. You know what I'm saying? So those are the type of things that really change the level of who you are as a person, But I'm babbling on, man. I got to make my girl some coffee for her to get up for work. I'm going to go get ready for my meeting anyways. Because I feel like, you know what? Since I'm already awake, I might as well go, right? Right. Well, y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to go ahead and continue my morning. And hopefully all is well for y'all, man. You have a good one.